Hey guys, welcome back. Today we've got first for the channel. We are going to be doing an unboxing, and by the title I'm sure you've pretty much guessed what it's going to be, but hey, I mean, this thing is a coworker's of mine. Dan has given this to me. He wants me to do an unboxing and go over the watch. So today we're going to cover his watch and go over the specs, and let's see what it's all about. All right. Picked this Kenshaw leak up a couple years ago. We're going to be using this to do the unboxing. So shrink wrapped and everything, man. Dan, you're too nice. All right. It's a pop off. And then got some bubble wrap. All right. Helps if we have it right side up. Okay, here we have it. This is the SEIKO SUN033P1. All right, so we just pulled this out of the box, and you can take a look at the second hand. You can see it's not moving. How do we get this thing to move? Well, this is a Kinetic GMT. So the way this works is that the watch comes with a rotor. See it back there. But you can also see underneath the rotor is the capacitor or the generator, which sends a charge to that battery. So it's a rechargeable battery inside the back. So that's what Kinetic watches are all about. You've got mechanical movements, or the mechanical movement of the rotor is what will charge your chargeable battery. So, oh, you can hear it too. There's this, you can hear the generator. That's pretty cool. All right, so here's the watch after a couple seconds of shaking it, getting the generator going. You can see the watch is in low power indicator mode. So it's doing the 2-second ticking, 2 ticks every 2 seconds, letting us know that, hey, it's time to start wearing the watch. All right, after a couple minutes of tinkering with the watch, I finally figured out how to work the GMT hand, how to set the time, and how to set the date. So this watch only has two, the crown has 2 positions. The first position is the hour hand only. So it jumps 1 hour increments as you turn it. Notice the GMT hour hand with the red tip stays the same. And this is how you set the days, the date. You actually have to just there you go. So you can also go in reverse if you don't want to go through the 30 days or 31 days or 28 days. Doesn't seem to hurt the watch. So what you have to do here is you have to, it's almost, almost backwards. So what you have to do is you pull it out to the second position, the crown out to the second position, and this controls the GMT hands. See the GMT working? Okay, so once you get the GMT hour hand set to the hour that you want and the minute to where you want it, so we've set the GMT hour and the minute hand to 12:45. And you notice the second hand stopped there too when we pulled it out, so it is hackable. So now we're going to okay, that went all the way in. So we'll pull it out to the first position. We like where the GMT hour hand is, but now we need to adjust the hour hand to match it up with our time zone. There you go. So that's how you set it. You set the minute and GMT hour hand in the second position, and then you set your local hour hand at the 1 position. All right, so initial impressions on the watch. The generator, you'll notice when you're winding this watch through the manual movement of the rotor, you're going to hear it. When you're rotating it, you can definitely hear it and feel it. If you like a silent watch, this is not the watch for you. But this is also a GMT watch. GMT watches are pretty expensive. Here you're getting the cool factor of a clear case back, the rotor. You are generating the power that runs this thing, and the battery will last forever. It's a rechargeable battery, and if many years from now and that rechargeable battery just can't accept a charge anymore, your watchmaker can go ahead and just put in a new rechargeable battery, and you're good for probably, I don't know, another 7 years. Who knows? That's my guess. But GMT watches are they're neat. The thickness of the case is 43 millimeters, and the thickness is 14 millimeters. Really nice shine to the case. Nice gloss. Here's the clasp or the deployant. Kind of harks back to the old Rolex clasps. Double side release buttons. These look like they are pins. High gloss on the sides, brushing on the top, brushing on the clasp. It's also good down to 100 meters. It is not a screw down crown, so I really wouldn't trust that 100 meter resistant rating. You're good for, doing the dishes, washing your hands. I wouldn't take it in the shower. I wouldn't go swimming with it. If you were pushed in the pool, I would get out of the pool immediately. pretty cool watch. I mean, the hour markers are nice and applied markers. I like the red GMT tip, indicating that's the GMT hour. This is a dress watch. It's not, but I'd still consider it a tool watch. It's thick enough, it has the looks. You can get away with wearing it as an everyday watch. It's not just a dress watch. In fact, it might even be a little too thick for a dress watch. Oh, you can see the dial there, how it's got the vertical lines. All right, another thing I wanted to point out with this watch, specifically this bracelet, this is a little interesting. If you take a look, these center links are actually raised up. These are not solid end links. All right, another neat thing with this watch is that it has a power indicator button at the 2 o'clock position. So when the second hand goes past top of the hour there, you can click it and it shoots forward to give you the power reserve indicator. So you can see the second hand shot forward to the 2 there on the dial. And that's probably giving us a 20% power reserve indication. All right, I just wanted to give you guys a wrist shot of what this watch looks like. I have a 7¼ inch wrist, so it should fit well with most people. All right, guys, that's it for the review of the SEIKO Kinetic GMT. If you liked the video, please give me a like, please subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon. Again, I'd like to thank Dan for letting me borrow the watch, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye. All right, guys, that's it for the review of the SEIKO GMT Kinetic, but it's really called the SEIKO Kinetic GMT. Alright guys, that's it for the review of the SEIKO Kinetic GMT. I hope you had a lovely time. Alright, that's it for the review for today. God, I hate these things. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy...